finally recording my September TBR. I have a ton of books on my September TBR because I have a lot of library books due. I have a lot of books that I'm supposed to read on my Kindle, one being an author book that was sent to me, and then one for NetGalley, which I really need to get to before, the book comes out. And then I have a ton of just books that I own. And so let's get started. The first two books on my list are on my Kindle, and that is The Suffering by Rin Chupeco. That is the sequel to The Girl in the Well, and I already started it. It is a horror book. It's really good. I can't wait to finish it. I should have finished it already, but I haven't yet. And so I'm looking forward to continuing on this month. I am also going to be reading Within, what is it called? What Lies Within by James Morris. Again, a book that I had started but never finished last month, and so I cannot wait to continue on with that book. Next, I have a buddy read that I am reading with Penelope and Sylvia, and that is Bret Easton Ellis's The Rules of Attraction. I started this book during the the Booktubeathon. I messed up on my last video. Anyways, the Booktubeathon was at the beginning of August, and I did start this book, but I couldn't finish it, and so we are going to read it this month. We started it on the 1st of September. And then the next book I have on my list is Episodes, My Life as I See It by Blaise Ginsberg. I kind of talked about this a little bit in my in my library book haul, and this is written by a man who has autism. I don't know where on the spectrum he is at, but the entire book is written in like TV episodes. So it has the title of the episode and then what episode they're on, when it was aired. That's the word, when it was aired, and I'm so pumped to read this. It's always exciting to read things that have been written by people who have autism, and all you guys know that my son is autistic. And look at my shirt. Give a hoot. Woo! My camera's falling. Give a hoot. Autism awareness. Really important that you guys give awareness to autism. They're people too. Yes, and then the next book I have is a new release. I just got this on the 1st. It's Catacomb, which is the 3rd and final book in Madeline Rose Asylum trilogy. I'm really excited to read this. I haven't even peeked in it yet because I don't want to spoil myself. There are pictures in here, just like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and so I'm so excited to find out if the main character, what's his name again? Dan. If Dan will do something with the object he had at the very end of book 2, which was Sanctum. Alright, the next book I have is a library book, and that's Denton's Little Death Note by Lance Rubin. You guys have seen this book at least 3 times now. I keep putting it on my TBR, and I continue not to read it. So this month I want to finish these books before I won't be able to anymore. So I'm excited for that one. And then we have another library book, and that's Playlist for the Dead by Michelle Falkoff? I don't want to say a naughty word, but yes. And this is a dark contemporary about suicide, I believe. And then next I have a book that I own, and that is The Beach by Alex Garland. I, again, have started this. I am on page 165. I started this sometime last month, or maybe it was the month before. I started it this summer, and I want to continue on reading it. So, yes. And then I have another library book. Get up there. I have The Game of Love and Death by Martha Brokenbrow. I can't wait to read it because it's due. I also have Charisma by Janine Ryan. This is like the third time you've seen this book as well. This is a sci-fi book that I can't wait to read. My pile's falling. And then I have Inherit Midnight by Kate K. Myers. This is also, no, it's not sci-fi. It's about a family who is left an inheritance by the grandmother, and in order to win the inheritance, they have to follow clues and play some kind of stretched out game that goes not only in the United States but across the world. Oh, I can't wait to read it. It sounds fascinating. I just, yeah. All right. And, oh, have you seen this before? I think you've seen this all summer. This has been on my TBR all summer. And that is Insanity by Susan Vaught. I keep putting this one off because I own this book. And if it's not a library book, it's not priority. So I really want to get to this one. 2 more books are on my list. I have Armada by Ernest Cline. This was a pre-order. I'm currently listening to it right now in my car on the way to work and home, and it is audioed. It's narrated by Will Wheaton. So I feel like I'm listening to Ready Player One again, and Will Wheaton has an amazing voice that's very like peppy, and you get invested in the story. I'm really enjoying it so far, and I am currently on page 18 of the story, and yes, it does seem like kind of like a knockoff of Ready Player One, but I don't care. Again, 80s child. I want to read about that stuff. This is like, if you don't know, Ernest Cline has a Facebook page, which I will leave down below. He drives a DeLorean. He is like the geekiest 80s guy ever. This is his life. So of course he's going to write what he knows. And I don't even care. I am so loving just the beginning. Zach is already like growing on me. I mean, it's awesome. And the beginning, it talks about how he got all this stuff, all this 80s stuff from his dad. So that tells you why he has 80s stuff in the future. And I'm loving it. I don't care. And last on my list is You by Caroline Kepnes. Everyone has been hauling or reading or reviewing this book recently. I bought this during Christmas last year, and I still haven't read it, but I really, really want to. And we all know it's about a stalker. And I just, yeah, I want to jump on the bandwagon. Not necessarily, well, it is necessarily. I bought this because Lainey over at Ginger Leads Lainey was like praising this book galore. And so I bought it during Christmas time when it was 20% off. And I want to read it like ASAP, which has been every day this year, and I haven't done so yet. So that's a ton of books. I think it's like 15, 16 books. I'm hoping to get through all of them if I can. If not, it'll just roll over into October, and October. I can't wait for October. Me and Penelope have some amazing books we're buddy reading next month, so look forward to that. Thanks for walking. You're not walking. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. It is Thursday. Today's Bookmobile Day. And if I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful weekend. Bye!